going to be sharing with you my monthly cheers and boos. So basically my monthly favorites and my least favorites, my dislikes. I have quite a few products because I do try so much, and I do spend far too much money on makeup, but money? I don't know what I said there, but I do spend far too much money on makeup anyway, so I thought I would share with you guys what I liked and what I didn't like. So let's go ahead and jump right in. If you like these kind of videos, just keep watching. Okay, the first I'm going to start off with a boo, and the first one is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sweets. That's what it looks like. And the issue I have with these is that they don't give off pigment. Like when I try to put them, I mean here they look okay, and if I swatch them on the back of my hand, they look okay. But I have almost all of the other glow kits, and I like them so much more than this one. They feel really, really dry, like especially the Sassy Grape. It's just so, like I have to dig in so hard to get any kind of color. And even then when I swatch it, it just looks kind of powdery and it doesn't have very much shine to it. I don't know if maybe I got a bad one or something, because I know people love this and they rave about it, and I've heard so much about it, which is why I bought it, which is actually why I bought all the glow kits. And this is the only one that I've ever had an issue with other than the Moonchild. So this shade Marshmallow is okay. And these two, this one's a little bit, Taffy is a little bit too dark for me. And Butterscotch is also okay. It feels a lot better. It's still, I just feel like they don't give off that much of a highlight, and I feel like if I'm going to pay, what is this, like a $40 or something like that for this, then it should be better than some of the drugstore highlighters that I own, and it's most definitely not. Okay, next up we're going to go for a cheer. This is the P2 Perfect Face Prep and Fix Spray. And I picked this up a long time ago, and my favorite thing about it is how good it smells. It smells like, I want to say grapefruit maybe. It's really, really fresh, and it also does a really decent job of setting my makeup. It's really refreshing, and it reminds me a lot of a better smelling version of MAC Fix Plus. And it's really, really cheap. I think this bottle cost me $2.95 at the drugstore. So yeah, this one is really awesome. If you're looking for a drugstore dupe in, I believe P2 is either a Germany-only brand or a Europe-only brand. So if you're looking for a cheap dupe for the MAC Fix Plus, I would go with this one personally. Essence is coming out with a fixing spray in February, so I will be testing that one out, and then maybe that one will end up in my next month's Cheers and Boos. Okay, another boo is this Essence Exit to Explore nail polish, and don't get me wrong, I love the color. I absolutely love this color. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful shiny pink. The issue that I have with it is no matter what you do, no matter what top coat you use, what base coat you use, by itself, with a nail hardener and ridge filler, and all your nail care items, this will peel. I posted a rant on my blog about this just a couple of days ago. This is the polish I was talking about that peeled completely off my nails. And I have a big problem with nail polish in the first place. I can never get it to stay on. Right now I'm wearing the Essie Gel Couture nail polish in the shade Bubbles Only. And I bought this one because Tati recommended it. She said that it doesn't chip and that it stays on forever. And I painted my nails last night, and I am having some chipping already. But mostly just on the tips. But this one peeled off of me, I swear, within like the first maybe hour that I had it on. They came out with this collection, there were four nail polishes, and this is the only one that I've tried. And I probably won't even bother with the other ones because I'm really tired of my nail polish peeling off. And while we're on the subject, hold on. While we're on the subject of nail polish, these are the Essence Nail Art Express Dry Drops. Let me tell you about these. These are great if they would work. So they do dry your nails, don't get me wrong. They will dry your nails instantly. But then your polish will peel like it's not even... My Essie polish, this $11 polish, peeled because of these. Also, they leave an awful amount of oil behind on your nails. You actually have to put these on, wait, I don't know, I usually wait like 5 minutes just to be sure that my nails are dry, and then I have to take like a cotton pad to wipe the oil off my nails. It's really, really, really terrible. I do love the idea of these. I believe they've been discontinued, if I'm not wrong. I think they were discontinued last year. But I probably won't ever be able to use these again because I finally figured out one of the reasons that my nail polish peels so badly. So I would stay away from these. This is another boo in case that wasn't evident enough by the review of them. I have also tried dipping your nails in cold water to dry them, and my nail polish just like floated out into the water. So if anybody knows any tricks on how to get your nails to dry really fast, then please let me know because I have the biggest issue with being patient enough for my nails to dry. Anyway, moving on, let's do another cheer. This is the L'Oreal Perfect Match Foundation. I'm in the shade 1.5N, and I love this foundation. It has really awesome coverage with just one layer, and although the color is a little bit on the yellow side for me, it's really easy to fix it with highlighting and powder. It has, as I said, amazing coverage. It lasts all day long, and I have never had an issue with it bunching up or not transferring, what's the word? Makeup words. What the fuck was that? That was the creakiest door I've ever heard. I'm on the 3rd floor of my house. I don't understand. Anyway, so I've never had any issues with this bunching up on my skin. I've never had any issues with it not settling down correctly. The only time I ever had an issue with this was when I used this. I think I hauled this just like a week ago or something. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Makeup Transformer Drops. These are supposed to lighten your foundation. And it looks like this. It's just like, it almost looks like foundation itself. And then you're just supposed to mix that in with your foundation. But this was the worst thing that I could have ever mixed with this foundation. Under my eyes, as I was applying my eye makeup, I realized that it was starting to just slip off. It was kind of pooling right here. Instead of covering my under eyes, it was just kind of pooled on my cheekbones down here. And I thought, well, what the hell could that be? Because I also had just used the NYX Studio something concealer, the green one. So I thought, oh no, I just spent like $8 on this concealer and I can't use it because it doesn't mix well with my foundation. But I thought I would try and get rid of this one first because it's cheap, and if I can't use it, then I don't really care. And it was definitely this because I've had no problem since I stopped using it. I really want to see if it will mix better with one of my other foundations because I have a lot of foundations that I love the coverage on, but they're far too dark for me. But as of right now, I cannot recommend this because it really did mess with my foundations formula. Okay. Restarting that segment. Okay, sorry about that. My husband called. So this, anyway, is the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Luminizer Strobing Pen. This is a highlighting pen, like a liquid highlight. And this is in the shade 010, Sleeping Beauty's Rose. And there it is right in the middle of my hand. And normally, we all know how much I hate liquid highlighters, but this one does not move my foundation, surprisingly. I have not had an issue with it moving anything. The only issue I have is that it can dry really, really fast, so you have to put it on and immediately start blending it, or it's going to be cemented on your face. But I think it looks great under my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. And I just think it's, all in all, a really great product. I have a few other liquid highlighters from Catrice that never really worked out this way. I want to pick up, there's one more shade, and I'm going to pick it up as soon as I can find it again. Anyway, I really like this one, so this is the first liquid highlighter that has the MandyMBeauty stamp of approval. Okay, let's go with another boo. We only have one cheer left, so we'll save the positive note for the end. Okay, this is the Catrice Highlighting Stick. This came out with the Contorious collection, and it doesn't, that's another thing, I got it like a broken, there we go. So, that is what the product looks like, and as soon as I wipe off my hand, I will swatch it for you. So, the reason that I don't like this is because it's so stiff. And when a cream product is very, very stiff, it tends to move things around and make things go patchy and kind of just completely wipe them off your face. So, I'll give you a swatch. It's a beautiful highlight, and when you blend it out, it's still, you know, it's not as powerful, but it's still really pretty. I'll give you a fresh swatch and a blended swatch there. I don't know, let's give it a shot. Maybe, no. I mean, it's beautiful and it gives you a great glow, but if you look really, really close, you might not even have to look that close, but it just doesn't blend, and as soon as you try to blend it, your foundation's gonna come off. I mean, now I have to put it on the other side and look like I don't know how to highlight. Maybe it would work under foundation. I guess I never tried that, but I can tell you over foundation, it just does not blend well. And for that reason, this is another cream product that I don't like. Okay, let's talk about another setting spray. This, like, aerosol can, like it's a fucking hairspray can. I got this from Primark, which, if you don't live in Europe, it's a clothing store, like, I forgot that this smells. It literally smells like you walked into the perfume aisle of an expensive department store and all the perfume sprayed you at once. That's what it fucking smells like. I hate this product. It feels like putting hairspray on my face. Plus, it doesn't do anything to fix... Oh, my lash is coming off. It doesn't do anything to set or fix makeup. It just... It's heavy and sticky on the face, and it's just a crap product. I really, really, really hate this stuff. I have since I bought it. When does it expire? Shit. It doesn't expire until 2018. So I guess I'll have to find a way. Maybe I will use it for hairspray when my hair gets longer, because that's the only way I think I could handle it. And you probably should spray this, like, outside. Or open a window wide open if you're going to use this. Because I swear to God, this shit stinks so bad. And it lingers, like, my whole studio is going to smell like old lady perfume for a week. Okay, and the last boo for January is this Manhattan 2-in-1 Perfect Tint Powder and Makeup. Now this is in the shade, this is their lightest shade, this is 15 Porcelain. And I thought, oh, maybe I just got a bad one. Maybe something went wrong with the formula. So I went back to the drugstore, looked at the other compacts in this shade, and this is apparently what they think porcelain looks like. I don't know if that's the same to you guys as it is to me, but that's a banana powder, if I've ever seen one. I mean, there's no way that someone who has porcelain skin could use that. Like, if I put that on my skin, I would look like a banana. I mean, for everyone who can use banana powders, that's great, but, I mean, you want to look... I don't think that's ever going to work, ever. I could never use something like that. Why does my lash want to come off? My lash wants to come off. I apologize if that bothers you. I don't have glue with me right now. I hate it. I even took the little, like, it comes in this with this little compartment thing. I took the little sponge out, because who uses those, and I gave it to my cat. Because they like to play with shit like that. Yeah. This is just a waste. I mean, no, it's not that expensive. This is one of the higher, this is like a medium brand for, like, as in price range. It's kind of a medium brand in my drugstore. Don't waste your money. I'm sure they have other colors that might work for other people, but as the lightest shade, that's not gonna cut it. That doesn't cut it. Also, the packaging bugs the shit out of me, because why does this not open all the way? Like, why? Why doesn't that open anymore? I just want to break it off. Okay, now let's end this video on a positive note. This is the Essence Get Picture Ready Brightening Concealer. I picked this up in early January because I have been using the, here it is, the Aster Skin Match Protect Concealer, and as you can see, this one is pretty well loved. And the reason that I stopped using this was because this is almost €9 a tube. This is $3. And this one actually does a much better job, I find, of actually brightening under the eyes. The color match is pretty good. You can't even see that. It needs to be a much bigger swatch. The color match is pretty good. I like the formula. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. All in all, I just really, really like this concealer. Of course, it doesn't replace my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, which I need a refill on. But it does its job. And I think for $3 a tube instead of $9 a tube, I can really deal with it. I know that they're also coming out with a whole new line of concealer. This one, I believe, is being either discontinued or reformulated, maybe? Something's going on with this. I don't know if you can even still buy it. Essence is changing up their whole brand in February, so I'm not entirely sure about this. But if you can, I would pick it up and give it a try because it's really, really awesome to cover dark circles and also to give you a little bit of brightness under your eyes. Okay guys, so that was my January cheers and booze. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like me to make these monthly, please leave me a comment or give me a thumbs up. Also, please feel free to check out all of my social media. Everything is linked below: my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and my blog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.